Oh, hello.
Hey, I have some facts for you. The nervous system is composed of cells called neurons. Groups of related neurons are organized into nerves. There are two subsystems in the nervous system, the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The brain and the spinal cord make up the central nervous system. The spinal cord receives messages from other parts of the body and carries them to the brain, where they are interpreted. The peripheral nervous system consists of nerves that radiate out from the brain and spinal cord to the rest of the body. These nerves connect to the central nervous system with all parts of the body. Here are some more facts. Good luck on your quiz.
The structure of the human nervous system is extremely complex. The ability of the nervous system is to monitor and respond to the environment. Depends on the transmission of impulses between cells. This intricate process is affected by the flow of electrical energy.
Neurons carry electrical signals called impulses throughout the nervous system. As shown in the diagram, a neuron consists of a nucleated cell body and two kinds of thread-like extensions, dendrites and axons. Most neurons have many dendrites but only one axon. Dendrites are branch cell components that receive impulses from other neurons and receptors and carry the impulses to the cell body. The axon is an elongated extension that carries impulses away from the cell body. Notice in the diagram at the end of the axon is divided into finger-like projections called axon terminals. An electrical impulse travels from the end of the dendrite through the cell body, down the axon, and into the axon terminals. From there, it travels by chemical messenger across the small space between two neurons called synapse to an organ, a gland, or the dendrite of another neuron. In many neurons, the axon is surrounded by a layer of
The
cells.
spinal cord is a column of nerve tissue that starts in the brainstem and runs down through the vertebral column. 31 pairs of spinal nerves originate the spinal cord and branch out onto both sides of the body. Each spinal nerve consists of a dorsal root and ventricle root. The dorsal root contains sensory nerves, nerve cells that carry information from receptors in the body to the spinal cord. The ventricle root contains motor nerves, nerve cells that carry impulses from the spinal cord to the body.
Here are some facts.
There are more nerves in the human brain than there are in the Milky Way.
Also,
A newborn baby's brain is almost triple in size during the course of its first year. The central nervous system helps all the parts of the body, such as digestive, endocrine, immune, lymphatic, and muscular systems, to communicate with each other. There are about 13 million neurons in the human spinal cord. Your nervous system cannot function properly in the absence of potassium and sodium ions. He's got some facts too.
the body has billions of nerve cells. All nerves are made up of 3 parts. They may look different from one another. There's plenty types of nerve cells. They're all programmed to do different things, like relay messages, receive messages, whatnot. There's 2 parts of the nervous system, if you hadn't known by now. I mean, central and peripheral. That's easy.
The nervous system is very complex. We rely on it every day to help us stay healthy and
The
safe.
peripheral nervous system made up of 2 categories of nerve cells, the motor neurons and the sensory neurons. The sensory neurons carry sensory information from body cells to the central nervous system. The motor neurons carry information from the central. It communicates between the central nervous system and the rest of the body.
The human nervous system enables smooth, efficient communication between all parts of the body, just as a computer network has interconnected terminals that generate and receive messages in a coordinated effort. So the human nervous system has component parts that process information efficiently.
Okay, now.
My
My brain told my hand to do that.
This
This is the nervous system. Good luck on your quiz.
I'm not eating that. I'm not gonna eat that.
The central nervous system. Brain. The human way.
I hate you so much. Computer network
Nerves. Her nerves are itchy. Perfect.
has interconnected.
Blood vessel that nourish.